So we are going to be checking Module 4, Lesson 2, the problem set. And I'm sorry this picture isn't the most clear picture, but you'll be able to see what we're doing. So on number 1, you were supposed to use the paper strip 1, and you cut that into 12 square inches. So you have to complete the chart. Now you just had to make 3 different rectangles using each of the 12 square inches. So now your rectangles may look a little different. You could have had one that's drawn with 12 straight in a row. So your rectangles may look a little different. However, they're all going to have the same area on all of them if you used each of your squares. So this one has 6 square inches on the top and 6 square inches on the bottom row. So that would be 12 square inches. On B, it has a row of 4, another row of 4, and another row of 4. And that would also be 12 square inches. And the next one has 4 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that would all be 12 square inches. Each of these rectangles do look different. They appear different. However, they all have the same area, 12 square inches. Now on number 2, you were asked to use the paper strip number 2, which you cut into 12 square centimeters. And you had to draw 3 different rectangles. Again, just like number 1, your rectangles may look a little different than the ones in the example. However, you could have one that's straight across with 12 square centimeters. But they will all have the same answers. So this one used 2 rows of 6, again, 3 rows of 4, and 4 rows of 3. But if you notice, they all have the same area no matter what the rectangle appears to look like. They're all 12 square centimeters. So that should be on your work. So your rectangles may look a little different. However, your answer should be the same as this. And then if we go to page 140, number 3 says, compare the areas of the rectangles you made with paper strip number 1 and paper strip number 2. What changed and why did it change? So your answer may be a little different than this, worded a little different, but it should be around the same concept. So this one says the units change because strip 1 is made of square inches and strip 2 is made of square centimeters. They both have 12 squares, but the squares are different sizes. So if you noticed on page 139 on your problem set, all of your answer was 12, but on the top one, it was 12 square inches. On the bottom, it was 12 square centimeters. So that's how they changed. The unit changed. So it went from inches to centimeters. And centimeters are a bit smaller, so the rectangles on the bottom would be smaller than the square inches because inches are bigger than centimeters. If we go to number 4, Maggie uses square units to create these 2 triangles. Do the 2 rectangles have the same area? How do you know? So let's count. She used square units. She used the same square units to make both. So this one has 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one has 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're asking, does it have the same area, even though those 2 rectangles look a little different? The answer is yes. They do have the same area because she counted 6 squares in both shape A and shape B. So they should have the same area. Then on number 5, it says count to find the area of the rectangle below. Then draw a different rectangle that has the same area. So if we count this one at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the area of the drawn rectangle is 8 square units. And it's asking you to draw another rectangle with 8 square units. Now yours may look different than this. You could have 4 rows of 3. You could have 2 rows of 4, like where you would turn this on its side, or you could have 4 rows of 2, and that's what this one did. So as long as it makes a rectangle and it's 8 units, that would work. So I hope you understand this. If you have any questions, let us know. And next you'll be doing your exit ticket.